The Ducks will get us started with the opening kickoff. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Kennesaw State's offense takes the field. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And that option game can be tricky, right? But nice job by the defense playing assignment football. And watch the linebacker. You could tell. Locked in on the quarterback. Chases him down. Gets to him. Not only gets to him, doesn't let him break a tackle. Gets him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. They'll run the screen. And the ball's on the ground. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. A low line drive and short kick. The ball is going to be blown dead just outside of the red zone. So Oregon's offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Finds his big tight end. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Ducks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
The hand to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill. He uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Bryson. He's going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. It was just too easy, and he didn't look it in. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
As a former quarterback, I definitely never had the guts to ever want to be a return man. And that right there is the reason why, guys. I don't need anybody having a 50-yard run at me trying to take my head off. So, listen, I mean, I feel for that return guy. He's lucky, though, that his group of guys was able to jump in.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. Pressure coming. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
It is so beautiful when I get you behind the sticks in guaranteed passing situations, because guess what? I don't have to fire off and play run. I'm going and getting the quarterback and getting.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Well, look at this. 4th down and 1.5 miles, and the offense is still on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They are so close to a score, they can smell it on the first play of the drive. 1st and goal. He's got it on the run. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. Well, well, well. Somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And they missed their chance to lock it up. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Straight ahead from inside his 25. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he reels it in inside the 30. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. He'll take a shot. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. It's a fake, and the holder showing off that arm. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. You know, the field's about 53 yards wide. Got to kick it between those 53 yards, or else the drive will start on the 40. They go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
On defense, when they line up with numbers and they line up on your side, you're like, you're ready, it's coming right here. And then all of a sudden they mix in counters and they pull 1 or 2 guys and go back the other direction. That's a really good job by the offense keeping the defense on their heels.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Dropping back, it's Bryson. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Off-play action on first down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The defense scoops it up, and they're bringing it back. Oh, break out the oxygen tanks. Oh, he was hoping for the pick 6. Instead, he got it down to the 16-yard line.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Trying to run it in the red zone. He's got 4, and he's down at the 12. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Might as well stick with him. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense...
The fake, and he wants to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Just talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
Wants to throw on first down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
Leaves it with the back. And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quick strike complete.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, he's going to pass it. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. He just brought some serious energy making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Final play of the quarter coming. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Right back to the well. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
Another incompletion on third down.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post.
Oh, what a hook. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. And the pass falls incomplete on the fake field goal, and I'm not sure they'll go back to that one again. It's nice to be a riverboat gambler and all, but man, oh man, when it goes against you, it can be ugly. Finds a little bit of room, picks up 4 out to the 13. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Unleashes one. And that ball is picked off. Gets away from one, finds room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. In a world of trouble from the start, and a massive loss on that play.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on third. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Nice job by the defense there, mixing up their look there. 3rd and long and field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Trying to get to him. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that one's incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. Back to throw, it's Bryson. Fires downfield. And they're not on the same page there.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting them.
And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
And that's a great job by the defense, not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you got to keep the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground. They didn't give up the outside, got the sack on the play.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Smashes through the tackle. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Wide out in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Oregon! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. And they fake it. The holder looking for a man. And it's complete off the fake. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. This is ultra-aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, it's a pass.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Line gets set, first down. To the air, it's Gabriel. They're bringing heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Leaves it with the back. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. I really like this call to go for it on fourth down in this area of the field. Touch pass on the run. Fouls through the defense. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board.
How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. That completion delivers a first down. He's looking to throw it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, no doubt that was the primary target the quarterback wanted, just not on the same page on that one.
Looking to pass. It's Bryson. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on third and long. They keep attacking through the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding just kind of jump on it, make sure you keep possession.
And it's no good after the missed field goal, still down by 21 points, guys. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He wants to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Across the 45. Strikes the blow. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Discards a man. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half.